shoulder, it's better going into surgery. So I feel fine. It's fun being around the guys. Obviously I wish I could be out there playing with them, but they kind of keep my spirits up, and I'm doing fine.
Is there a way to describe how disappointing or disheartening it was to hear the news you're out for the year?
Well, it's definitely tough to hear and tough to make that decision. I waited for Dame after he shot in L.A. because I wanted to talk to him, about my decision. And the hardest thing, number one, we've surprised so many people this year, and I feel like I was, a good piece of that. And I told him, man, last year, not only last year in the playoffs, but this year too, just being able to play and have some success has been a lot of fun. And even back to last year's playoffs is the most incredible thing I've really ever experienced. So it's tough to know that I'm shut down, but I'm happy with I guess the overall decision of having to get it done. I kind of knew maybe that was going to be the end result once I did it again. But I have faith in what's going to happen. I think everything will be just fine. Get the surgery, get rehabbed, and come back stronger than ever.
Being a free agent, how would you describe your future with this organization?
I think it looks bright. I believe that I can be a key piece to the future. Obviously drafted with Damian, been here with Terry. And I think that, Neil, the guys, coaches, understand what I bring as a person, number one. I think that, I try to treat everybody with respect and, have a good face for the organization as far as just being me. And then, of course, as a player, I believe I have a pretty big effect when I'm out there. Certainly there are a lot of things I can work on. But, even when I'm just out there, I think I have a different effect than just being statistical.
I feel like I got a lot of people asking on Twitter, and just generally speaking, I wonder if you regret passing up the contract extension offer you received. It seemed like the initial reaction from a lot of people.
Not at all.
Not at all. Why not?
Because I have faith in what I do in this team, in the future, and what more I know I can do. That's the encouraging thing. This year's been a different year for me. All of a sudden, all these new things are thrown at me. I'm on scouting reports, and I'm trying to learn new things and continue to grow as a player. My teammates, are trusting me to make more plays and to try to be in down the stretch. And so I believe in what more I can do and what I've already kind of shown. Certainly it takes an immense amount of hard work, and I'm going to do that. I have to rehab, get this done, get it out of the way, and like I said, come back stronger than ever.
Is there a similar uncertainty to when you broke your foot back in, what was that?
Well,
coming out?
No, there's not really any uncertainty right now. I met with Dr. Elitrash in Los Angeles. He's very well known, probably the top shoulder guy in the country. And, I could obviously tell he really knows his stuff. And, I know he's going to do a really good job. He's going to be able to help me with my, thought process on rehab. Our training staff is unbelievable, and they have been. And I'm confident that I'll be able to come back, again, stronger than ever.
Jason, you mentioned 6 to 8 months. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate. Obviously there's a process to it, not doing anything to being able to lift more and do things like that, and then getting on the court, individual workouts, then, light contact, then working my way back in, 3-on-3, then back to playing. So, the number seems, and I guess the length of time seems pretty substantial, but there's other things I can do. I always try to find a positive, and why did this happen? Why did I have to shut it down? Why is my shoulder messed up? And work on my leg strength, keep my cardio up as much as I can, work on my core strength, work on things that, work on my mental game, watch more film, try to watch guys like Dirk, figure out how does he use his shooting ability to get off shots, against bigs, against guards. How does he, cause havoc for the defense? So there's a lot of things that I can continue to work on, even though I'm going to be totally shut down, as far as my upper body goes, shooting the ball and things like that. But, I'm optimistic. I'm encouraged about my future. And I just have to remain positive and understand that everything's going to be just fine, and just go with the flow.